Hello everybody, welcome back to Crafty Canines. I'm Sophie. Today is day 15 of my Wipnchat. This time it's going to be scale mail. Well, this week is going to be scale mail. It is Monday and it is Halloween. So I do have our bedroom lights set to Halloween-y. Well, Halloween themed. And this is the I don't know if you'd call it a template. Okay, so this is what we'll be making. Well, not this. We will be making this pattern here. Well, okay, so this is the back and that's the front. I didn't go very far down just because I didn't want to. And what's really cool is these markers are actually erasable. They are, here. Let me see it. Okay. They are friction. You guys read it, because I don't know. But yeah, so they are erasable, and so is that pen right there. So, you can either erase them using the tops here, or you can leave them out in the heat or in a hot place. Just don't put them in the oven. And you can put it in the microwave, I believe. And then all the ink will disappear. And then if you put it in the freezer, it'll reappear. So, yeah. Cool stuff. Okay. So, we're going to be doing... So, the reason that I use this is so that I don't have to lay out the entire thing. So, whenever I start, I do 1, and then I go down to 2, and then make a big old triangle in order to get all the way down here. So with this is the one that I've been using for a couple years now. So it's one that I've already put together with the number of spaces that I want. That made more sense in my head. Okay, so it's all aluminum. This one is all aluminum. And then I haven't got very many jump rings that I have opened, but these are galvanized stainless steel, I believe. So they're a little bit thicker and they're a little more heavy duty compared to... Yeah, these are all the ones that I have opened. I haven't used this in a minute, so it's all dusty. These are all the ones that are not open. And then I get a bag of... I don't remember if they send them to me in pounds. If so, it's 10 pounds. But these are pretty heavy. And then these are the aluminum ones that I've already got opened. So if you look at if you look at these side by side, these are jump rings. You see the difference? They're the same circumference, maybe? They're the same diameter, but they are different thicknesses. So, we will be starting with the aluminum to fix our scales. Here are the scales that we'll be using. These are black, and they are not very shiny. They're shiny, but they're not as shiny as like these. Well, maybe. Oh, they don't catch as much light as the other ones do. So, then we've got our 2 bent needle nose pliers, which we use to open and close the jump rings. So, I know we're still sitting in bed, even though my crafting table's right there, but I work better on the bed. Now all of these have already been opened. I opened them in a big old batch one day. I was just watching TV and opening them. So yeah. Okay, so the reason that I use these to start out the design is because that way, once I've got the design started, it's easier to just take these off. Because the steel ones, they take so much more work. Okay, can you guys see that? Okay, so what we're gonna do, just gonna lay this right here. Gonna loop through there, and we're gonna loop through there. I'm gonna hold that for a moment. I'm gonna grab that there. And this one right there. And then you're listening for the click. Now you see how that's closed right there? I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you guys can see that. Okay. So that one is now closed. So then we will grab one more. And this time we're gonna go under this one. Maybe. There we go. And then under this one. And then we will hold it in place with this one. Now I do have smaller jump rings, but they will not work with the scale mail because they're like that big. They are teeny tiny. Okay, so we're gonna do 4. I know that it's gonna want to slide. You know, it's okay. So I'm gonna do 4, and then I'm gonna show you guys the thicker ones. This is gonna be a longer video, just because it does take longer to do this than it does, say, diamond painting or cross stitching. I was gonna remember what it was called. But yeah, I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna put any designs on this. This is what I'm gonna wear to a Renaissance fair, since I now have the time on the weekends to go to Renaissance fairs. Because I'm not stuck working at my part-time job that I no longer technically work at because I haven't been there in like 3 weeks. But yeah, so didn't do much at work today. I found out that I'm not gonna work nights, which kind of irks me a little bit because I am a night person. But then again, I will have the ability to spend time with Mr. Sophie and to do videos for you guys during the day. Well, after work. There we go. Yeah, you see how this one wants to be on top? Yeah, it's not going to be on top. There we go. So that's 3 down. Do one more. There we go. Oh, I dropped it. Well, I didn't drop it. I sort of dropped it. Okay. There we go. on now. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to do the heavier duty ones because we have got our patterns started. Now, these take a lot more strength because they are thicker. So, this first one is just going to go through this one and this one. Now, normally I do wear gloves. Not latex, they're vinyl gloves. Because these do have some residue on them. And I did not take the time to clean them just because I didn't want to. Well, okay, more like I was being lazy and I didn't carry any. I did not care anyway. So here's another way that you can do it. You can fold this one over like that. That way you have full control. So you see I'm grabbing top and bottom of this. And then I'll do the same thing on this one. That way I have more leverage. The only problem with that is whenever I do the other side, I do not have that capability. So again, I will try to grab right there. See how I'm grabbing more than just the tip there? And then I'll grab here. And it is a little bit harder, but it does work. Okay. So on this row, we're going to do 5. 3, 4, and 5. So what I'll do is I'll take out the ones that I need. I'll put them off to the side. And then go right here. And then put that like that. There we go. Fold it over like that. And then you want to try to make it as flush as possible. Because if you're wearing anything underneath this, these little jump rings will grab everything. And I do mean everything. Alright. There we go. Now I do not still have the calluses from doing this all the time. So it may or may not get a little painful by the end of the week. Okay. That one there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. This one's gonna go here. Now, the reason that I decided to go with the stronger jump rings is because on one of my Halloween costumes, these jump rings, the aluminum ones, would stretch, and then I would start losing scales by the end of the day. Because this does get heavy after a while. So, with the stronger jump rings, it is able to take the load, so the added weight, from, you know, me wearing it all day. Because gravity. Okay, now this last one is only going to need one. So I'm going to stick it through this one first. And then through here. That way I do not forget that it is going to be facing that direction. So yeah, if you guys saw that, I did tap this one because it did not want to cooperate. Alright, so that, my friends, is scale mailing. Now you can actually see that these are thicker right here. You can't see it very well, but you can see it. It's also a little duller. So yeah. And then I'm going to put some silver ones here so that I know where the open space is. So the red spots right here are. And then I'll start this side. And then I do not have enough to go for this side as well. If I did, then I would just continue here into here and make it one piece. That way whenever I'm putting it on, I pretty much, so the shoulders, I would attach the shoulders together, and then I would just slide it here. So I would attach the shoulders together, and then I would just slide it onto my person, and then just fasten this other side to myself. Alright, so I will let you guys go from here. I will show you my progress tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween. I know that it's my favorite holiday. And I want to thank all of you that have liked, commented, subscribed, all of the above. And happy crafting, everybody. All right, bye.